Hello everyone, welcome back to English Only Zone. Today I'm here to explain a topic of English grammar, and the topic is phrase and its types. I've already explained what is a sentence, the different types of a sentence and different parts of a sentence in another video. I will pin that or I will put the link of that video in the comment box. So, before we start with the topic of phrase and its types, let us just recall what is a sentence. A sentence is a group of words which has a complete sense. It makes a complete sense. So, now what is a phrase? Phrase is also a group of words, but it doesn't make a complete sense. It makes an incomplete sense. And why it doesn't make a complete sense? Because it doesn't contain a subject verb combination. The phrase doesn't contain a subject verb combination, and that is why it doesn't make a complete sense. Now, what is a subject verb combination? There is no subject and there is no verb in a phrase. Both the things are not present in the phrase. Sometimes maybe the subject is there and the verb is not there, and sometimes the verb is there and the subject is not there. So basically, one out of two is not there, and sometimes both of them are also not there. It may happen that both the subject and verb are absent. It may happen the subject is there but the verb is not there, and it may also happen that the verb is there and the subject is not there. And these phrases can be placed at any part of the sentence. They can be at the beginning of the sentence, they can be in the middle of the sentence, and they can also be at the end of the sentence. So, this is what we have in phrases, the characteristics, or we can say the meaning of a phrase. Now let's move on to the next slide. The examples of phrase. The different examples of phrase can be in the car, at the zoo, for the concert, a huge wave, very slowly, the painting of the sunset, under the table. Now just think, do we have any subject verb combination in any of these sentences? If there is a subject, for example, a huge wave, it can be considered as a subject, but again there is no verb in the sentence. Similarly, in point number 6, the painting of the sunset. This can be considered as the subject, but again it lacks a verb. So there is no subject verb combination in any of the phrase. So these are the different examples of phrase. Phrases are a very simple topic. It is, and there are different types of phrases, and of which in this video we will be doing only noun phrase because I do not want to make a longer video. So the different types of phrases are noun phrase, adjective phrase, and adverb phrase. Noun phrase, again a very simple topic which we are going to complete in the same video. Now let's move on to the noun phrase. A phrase which acts like a noun in a sentence is called a phrase. Now just let's recall it very quickly. What is a noun? Nouns are the naming words. In short, if we say, they are the naming words. Now a noun is the name of a person, place, animal, or a thing. You all must be knowing this definition. So a phrase which acts like a noun in the sentence is called a noun phrase. Now this noun phrase can be a single word also, or it can be a group of words as well. There can be many words included in the noun phrase, or it can be even a single word, that is the main noun, the main name of a place, animal, or a thing. Now what is the structure of a noun phrase? This point is for the structure of a noun phrase. First we have pre-modifiers, then we have a noun, and after noun we have post-modifiers. So noun should be there at any cost. Noun से पहले भी कोई word हो सकता है, noun के बाद में भी कोई word हो सकता है. Noun से पहले there can be determiners, there can be adjectives which modify the noun, which tell us more about the noun, which tell us the quality of the noun. So this is the structure of a noun phrase, and there is no compulsion that the structure remains the same in every noun phrase. As we have studied in the second point, it can be a single word or even a group of words. When there is a single word, how can this structure be possible? Okay, so this structure is a basic structure and it can depend upon the different types of noun phrases we have. Now, a very important tip, or you can say a hint, which I always give to my students whenever I teach English grammar topic, that ask the question who or what to the verb. We may ask the question who or what to the verb if we have to find out the noun phrase. Who or what पूछने पर we can easily find out what is a noun phrase in the sentence. I hope till here it is very clear to you. Now let's move on to the examples of noun phrase. Now you will tell me the answer to the first one. This we have already discussed earlier. A huge wave touched the shore. You may take the help of the hint which I gave you. You may recall the sentences which the phrases which I gave you as the example, and tell me what is the noun phrase in the sentence. Yes, correct. It's a huge wave. A huge wave is the noun phrase. What touched the shore? A huge wave touched the shore. Now, what is the noun? As I told you that there has to be a noun in every noun phrase. What is the noun here? Correct. Wave is the noun. And then what is huge? Huge is an adjective and a is the determiner. A is the determiner, huge is the adjective, and wave is the actual noun. So a huge wave makes the complete noun phrase. Now the next one, a black cat jumped from the roof. Tell the answer. Just find out the answer yourself. Yes, correct. What jumped from the roof? A black cat jumped from the roof. What is the noun here? Cat is the noun. And then what are the other words? A is the determiner, that is the article, and black again is the adjective here. It is telling more about the cat. So a black cat is the noun phrase here. The third one, a warm day brought children outside their houses. What brought the children outside their houses? A warm day. So a warm day here is a noun phrase. Again determiner, warm is the adjective of the noun day. The next fourth sentence. The girl in the red dress is my sister. Who is my sister? The girl in the red dress is my sister. So this part of the sentence is the phrase. Now let's find out the noun here. Yes, girl is the noun. Okay, then what are the other words which we have considered as noun phrase? See, the is the determiner. The is the determiner here, the article. In the red dress is the post modifier as we have studied in the structure. Till sentence number 1, 2, 3, we did not have any post modifier after the noun. But in sentence number 4, the girl in the red dress is my sister, we have post modifiers also of the noun. So the girl is the noun, the is the determiner here, the article, in the red dress is the post modifier. My best friend called me yesterday. Who called me yesterday? My best friend. So my best friend is the noun phrase here. Again, what is the noun? Friend is the noun. Friend की quality क्या है? Best. और कैसी best? किसकी है? My. तो my is the possessive here. Again, a determiner. Now the last sentence. Dancing in the rain is fun. Find out the answer. What is the noun phrase here? What is fun? Dancing in the rain. So dancing in the rain is the noun phrase here. Now just tell me what is noun in this sentence, in this phrase. Yes, rain is the noun. Dancing is the participle in the other words. So dancing in the rain is the noun phrase in the sentence. So I hope the noun phrase is clear to you. This topic is very much crystal clear, I could say. So the next topics, that is the adjective phrase and adverb phrase, we will be doing in the next part, the next video, and then we will take up some exercises of all the three topics. If you have liked the video, please subscribe to the channel and press the like button. Thank you so much for watching, and keep on watching English Only Zone. Thank you.